Greetings, boys and girls. We are learning about suffixes here today in English class. It is, I might have said good morning, I don't know if I did, but greetings. I don't know if you're going to watch this in the morning, in the afternoon, in your PJs, in your jeans. No idea, but that's kind of fun because here, I'm not dressed in my PJs, but you might be. So we're learning about page 251 and 252 in your books, okay? And we're learning about suffixes today, okay? Suffixes. And you can see that, okay, right here, suffixes. You guys know what those are, okay? We've got prefixes. Pre means before, so that's things that go before a word, like yesterday, well, like what you learned about in math here recently, proper. Im is the prefix, means not, okay, so not proper, we learned about that, that was the prefix, okay, but now if we give a suffix, okay, well, actually I could just keep that same word, okay, proper, okay, a suffix is letters added to the end of the word, okay, any letters I could add to the end of the word to make a new word, improperly, okay. So ly would be a suffix that would completely change the meaning of improper. It puts it into a different part of speech, okay? Makes it an adverb, okay? Because remember the ly words were the giveaway adverbs, okay? Oh, okay. So a suffix, I'm going to scroll this up a little bit here, is a word part added to the end of a base word. I like to call them root words, okay? Adding a suffix makes a new word with a different meaning, okay? So color plus full, there's the suffix, equals colorful, right? So this is not hard, this is not new. We've gone over this a lot this year, so this should be a pretty quick lesson here. Some adjectives change the spelling of the word when adding a suffix. Adverbs do not change their spelling. Adverbs do not change their spellings. When an adjective ends in a consonant and a Y, remember, that's the see ya, wouldn't want to be ya, okay? You change the Y to an I before adding ER, EST. So we have a word that ends in a Y. We check the letter before it, the R. Okay, I'm going to rewrite it because it's probably hard for you to see there. Scary. What's the letter before? It's an R. Is that a consonant or a vowel? It's a consonant. Okay, so we say see, what's Y say? Ya. See ya. Wouldn't want to be, and you got to erase him because you say goodbye to him, okay? And you add an I, and then your suffix. What's your suffix? Could be ER, could be EST, okay? So scarier, okay? Rawr! Mr. Mondo is scarier than any other teacher because he's so mean, okay? So scarier than scariest. When an adjective ends with an E, you drop the E before adding ER and EST, okay? So otherwise, if we added ER, we'd have larger. That wouldn't sound good. So we get rid of the E, okay? And we get rid of that E, and we add the ER. Some of you guys are just like, well, just add the R instead. Well, if you just add the R is not a suffix. Okay, because it's just one letter. A suffix has to be more than one letter, okay? But some of you guys like to think like that. We've talked about that before, and I've said whatever you want to, however you want to think about it, but just one letter is not a suffix, two letters are, so you have to add the suffix ER, okay? In order to do that, you got to get rid of the silent E first, okay? Same thing with largest, totally changes the word. When an adjective has only one vowel and ends in a consonant, double the final consonant before adding ER and EST, okay? So the key here is one vowel. It's not just any vowel, it's one vowel there, okay? So, in, there's my vowel before the consonant, okay? It's a vowel, okay, my I, so I double my N, boom, boom, okay? Finished, okay? How about the word stop, okay? The word stop. Oh, I had my cool stop sign just disappeared. That's okay. All right, so stop. It's got one vowel, okay? And then that means you got to add a second P, double the consonant, before adding ED, okay? Or before adding ING, okay? Okay, so that's how that works, okay? Now, let's scroll it up here a little bit. Some words change their part of speech and their spelling when a suffix is added. I already kind of told you guys about that one up above when I had improper, okay? Became improperly, okay? So, improper fraction. Improper describes a fraction, it's an adjective. If I change it to improperly, now I have an ly word is a giveaway adverb, okay? So it changes from an adjective to an adverb, okay? So some words change their part of speech and their spelling when a suffix is added, okay? So penny plus less becomes penniless, okay? So some words change their part of speech. So you go from a noun, okay, to penniless is going to describe a person, okay, so it's going to be an adjective, okay? So I have one penny. Penny is a noun. Goes to penniless, okay? Now I am penniless, okay? Penniless is now describing, okay, how I am, okay? And penniless, okay, so changes the part of speech. Noise plus Y becomes noisy. Noise being a thing, a noun, okay? Noisy becoming your brothers and sisters when you're trying to learn right now at home. It's probably kind of challenging, okay? Noisy, okay? Unless you don't have any brothers and sisters. Then maybe it's your dog barking or your cat clawing at your leg or something like that, or your goldfish splashing in his bowl, okay? But noisy describes how they're the verb, okay? So they played no, that'd be noisily, okay? Noisy describes the kids, okay? So it becomes an adjective, not an adverb. Mr. Mondo was thinking of noisily there, okay? So noisy, okay? The noisy kids, okay? Noisy describes kids, that's an adjective. But noise is a noun, okay? Hopefully that's making sense, okay? Mud plus Y becomes muddy. Mud is a noun, okay? Muddy shoes, okay, becomes an adjective, okay? That describes the shoes, which is a noun, okay? All right, then we got beauty plus full becomes beautiful. That's a consonant Y, so we see ya, wouldn't want to be ya, and we add a I, and then F-U-L, okay? So beauty, okay, beauty is a thing, noun, okay? Now beautiful, wife, okay? Wife is now the noun, beautiful is the adjective, and yes, my wife is beautiful. So she is my beautiful wife. Ooh, gross, Mr. Mondell. Okay, so that's the new concept there. Now let's move on to the guided practice together here. Okay, I told you guys this was easy. Okay, you guys are feeling like, man, we knew this, Mr. Mondell. Underline the word in each sentence that has a suffix. Circle the suffix. Okay, so some of you aren't even going to read the sentence. I'm still going to read the sentence though. Miranda is a reporter for the local newspaper. Okay, now some of you will want to go like this. Oh, ER. But if I circle this ER, okay, and I get rid of news being a compound word, pap, what word is that? Okay, so that's not a suffix, okay? So that's not a suffix there. You can't just start looking for suffixes because you still have to have a base word when the suffix is circled, okay? But reporter, okay, if I underline reporter and circle ER, now I have report is still a word, ER is a suffix that changes it, okay? So Miranda is a reporter for the local newspaper. Once a thief made an agreement to talk with her. Okay, yeah, no suffix. Ooh, okay, here we go. Underline agreement, okay, and you've got meant, M-E-N-T is the suffix, okay? He said that he was not guilty of any crimes, okay? You see any words that you can have the endings circled? Yeah, you got it. It was Y, okay, of guilty, Okay, let's see. Number 4, Miranda knew that he was not being truthful with her. Okay, Miranda, no, knew, no suffix, no suffix, no suffix. Oh, what about be and ing? Okay, yeah, okay. Root word be, okay. Truthful, okay, they want truthful, okay. So, truth is this root word, full being the suffix, okay. Being by itself is a word, okay. Just like be by itself is a word, but being by itself is not necessarily a word with a suffix added. So it is truthful, okay. A little bit tricky. You'll get that straightened out with Mrs. Mack. We'll straighten that out with you more. Miranda told the hopeless man about Christ's love and forgiveness. Okay, so let's check this one out. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to see if you can get it. It is hopeless and forgiveness. Okay, there actually happens to be 2 in that sentence. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up here. Okay, and make it easier to write, easier for you guys to see where I'm at. Okay, add a suffix to the word in parentheses to complete each sentence. See page 347. Okay, so you're going to want to go to page 347. Okay, and have it bookmarked or something like that for a list of suffixes. It's not like a comprehensive and total exhaustive list, but it's a list, nonetheless, of a whole bunch of suffixes that you're going to be able to use, okay? So we can add a suffix to the word help, okay? Add a suffix to the word in parentheses. These are the parentheses. To complete each sentence, see page 347 for a list. It would be help blank if you would do the dishes. You got it. Help. What am I doing? Helpful, okay? Number 7, a fox is a blank animal. Okay, Mr. Mondo is supposed to be doing cursive. Tricky. Okay, a tricky animal. Okay, should I fix this one like you're supposed to do too? Okay. Helpful. Okay, nails are blank without a hammer. We've got use. Okay, now some of you want to say useful, but really, are nails really all that useful without a hammer? I guess if you're playing with them and creating something or using them to play pickup sticks or something, then they could be useful. But realistically, okay, without a hammer, how do you put those nails in? We're going to call them useless. Okay, useless. Okay, Mr. Nelson is the blank of those new homes. Build. Ooh, it's like Bob the Builder. Builder, okay? So there's your root word build. Add your suffix er, you got builder. The weatherman said that tomorrow will be a blank day. Okay, now it's not comparing it to any other day, so you can't say will be a rainier day necessarily, okay? Because then you would need than yesterday, okay? So all you really need to do is add a y. Rainy, because it's describing one day. So rainy would be the root word. If we put that into our little cool chart, 1, 2, or 3, we'd have rainy, then rainier, then rainiest, and that's building off of what you guys learned in the past few lessons. So let's scroll up here. Look what you guys are going to be doing in your independent practice here. Okay. You guys are going to underline the word in each sentence that has a suffix and circle the suffix. Exactly the same as what we just did on the other side. Okay? Here, you are going to add a suffix to the word in parentheses to complete a sentence and use your page 347 with a list. Exactly what we just did on the other side. And then, apply and write. Many adjectives that describe weather have suffixes. Write about today's weather, underline the adjectives that contain suffixes. Okay? For that part, okay, I would like you to do this. Okay, you need to do the apply and write, okay? And you may submit that. Don't forget to capitalize your first letter and put your period. Have fun with today's English, kids. And remember, okay, let's go back here to this top part. Scary, scarier, scariest. Ah, Mr. Mondale is the scariest. Now your heart rate's going. Have fun doing your English.